Daniel and Jadri, this is Joel. Just wanted to send you this little summary here, the couple of videos. This is one of my young students a couple of years ago hitting balls, right? You see he has about 9 or 10 of them lined up there. So this is how I'd like you to do the 9-ball drill out on the course, Daniel, a lot this winter. As we spoke about, doing it over there at Blue Ash is a great deal. And like you said, Jadri, he doesn't need 3 hours to play 9 holes to get a lot accomplished with his golf game, to just be over there at Blue Ash on the course with that great membership that they've worked out for the kids, and to be able to do this kind of practice out on the course. Now, obviously, Daniel, you know to look behind you, not hold anybody up behind you. And even a little pitch like was just hit right there could create a little ball mark on the green, so make sure you always fix your ball marks or any divots you take. So that one's perfect distance, right? So this would be doing a 9-ball drill out on the course for the pitch, and you make 4 predictions for the pitch, right? As I've shown you in that chart I've sent you in the last couple of weeks in your weekly video lesson tips. So you see, it's easy to hit it straight. The challenge is hitting it the perfect distance, and sure enough, there are 4 of them that are perfect, and that's why those are his closest putts. Got that one a little fat, yep, so it didn't get on the green. It's not that he didn't swing hard enough, right? It's that he didn't get solid contact, and that one either. Looks like it went in the bunker. So that's the challenge right there, right? As always, to hit it solidly, not fat or thin, and that's what will consistently enable you to hit the perfect distance more and more often, and make sure they get on the green. And then for an approach, you can do this for an approach as well. Let me show you that. I want to show you that to be able to let you see exactly what that would look like. I'll find this for you, I'm sure. Well, I'm sorry, man. I'll be right with you here. I want to find this for you. You can do it for putting as well, right? And what we know is those look pretty good from here, but there they don't look so good, right? Looks pretty good from here, but when that's looking down the y-axis, stand on the x-axis, right? They're not going to look quite as good. Well, I really want to find this for you. There we go. And then you can do that 9-ball drill out on the course again for an approach shot. Player just made that swing. There's a ball on the right side of the screen. Right there. On the far right side of the screen. So just kind of, it's like having the driving range out on the course, except you get to see the real pragmatic results there. And again, because this is an approach, the goal is not necessarily to hit it right next to the flag. The idea is to be able to just leave a putt or chip for your next shot. It's great if it goes right next to the flag, but it's not going to happen that often for us. But you want to be continuing to work on your swing, Daniel, so much that you'll hit your good shots, but the rub is if you miss them, you want to be able to still have a good enough swing to leave that putt or a chip for your next shot rather than a pitch. So this one's going a little crooked. So that might have to be pitched there. So it's just going to make sure he makes bogey at worst from there. So this is consistency, the ability to have your misses end up as pretty good shots. I'm going to the right over there somewhere. Yep, but it's caught on the green. So that good player will probably 2-putt from there, right? Hits the perfect putt, or the first putt, the perfect distance. so that he just has a tap in for a second putt if the first one doesn't go in for birdie. See, that one's on the front of the green. This might be his last one here. Yep. So again, out of 10 balls there, I want you to do 9 balls so you can feel like you're getting a score. But out of those 10 balls, I think something like 7 or 8 were on the green. Just left 1 or 2 as a putt or a chip, or excuse me, a pitch. So probably going to shoot about even or 1 or 2 over par there for 9 holes. So thanks so much, Daniel. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here at Dr. Todd Elworth's office. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region. He's a TPI certified golf fitness professional. And I really want you to know about him because he can help you a lot with your golf fitness, just as he's helped my young student Taylor here in the last year or so.
How we met, Taylor came into my office with back pain. What we took him through is numerous screens to find out why he had the back pain. I don't only treat back pain, but my second goal is to find out exactly why he has this problem. So we analyzed him, we find out he has some certain weaknesses, we put him on some strengthening exercises, and he's doing very well.
He's done great. He's had very little back pain, and that's mainly because he injured himself working too hard at the golf course. So he's done his exercises, he's felt great. I'm very, very thankful that Todd's been able to help Taylor in this great way. And I want him to help you too if you have any questions at all about your golf fitness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to look at the deep squat. We're also going to compare it to the K-trainer. We're going to look at some movement. What we're only going to look at is side bend movement with the K-trainer, okay? Taylor, put your arms over your head and let's have you do a squat and let's see what it looks like. Good. Come back up. Do another one. A couple of dysfunctional moves. As you can see, the K-vest turned red a couple times. Well, what I normally see, I normally see an athlete go down a little bit. This is what I normally see with some of my athletes. That's about it, as far as we go. We'll see the knees coming together. We'll bend them together. And as you can see, it totally turns red on the K-trainer there. Some of the corrective exercises that we certainly would do, don't just have a gentleman hold a weight, 10-pound weight straight out here. What this weight does, starts to engage the whole core. Now do the squat. And how much easier that is. The weight just drags you right down, the core is activated, and the hips totally open up. Some of the other things that we do to correct this is where you're the cheater, put your heels up on the board, and now do your squat. A little bit of rotation at the bottom of the squat. Much better than it originally was.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 to 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlink. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the stem meter, 10.5 on the stem meter, and 12.5 on the stem meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn at a certain field in the golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.